Okay, so today we'll be looking at this little quad. It's a 80cc Suzuki, one of those 80cc youth quads. I got it off a gentleman off of Marketplace. I bought this and I bought that, but that's another video. So don't 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 look at that. Okay, so now back to this guy. All right, we'll take that off here. Oh, well, no battery. And someone's been in here putting the same exact color. Oh, goodness. All right, well, looks like we got our work cut out for us already. Let's get some cables on it and see what's going on with this thing. All right. Let's see here. So, the gentleman I got this off of, he said it was actually given to him, so he doesn't really know much about it. So we're all kind of going in here blind, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Let's see here. This looks like the hot right here with the kind of a larger, yeah. It's got a larger red wire and a smaller red wire. So we're gonna put the. All right. Well, so far so good. No sparks. I don't see any smoke, so that's more than likely. Because if it was wrong, you would get a spark somewhere, and like an inline fuse or something would be blown. So, all right. Let's poke around here. All right. Let's see if it's in neutral. Is it in neutral? Oh, it's one of those get you up and go, no gear for the little guys. Okay, all right. Well, let's see if she fires. What is this? The kill right here. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I just heard something. See if you guys can hear it. Oh. Okay. I hear something in this. So this may be bad, guys. Let's look at it real quick. All right. Something's clicking in there. Looks like a little relay here. So we might have to source this little relay. That's a 4-wire. There's a little bit of corrosion in there. Hold on. Let's get the power probe out. There. Let's see what we got going on with this wire. Alright. We might have to like bypass this or something just to see if the starter's working. But I hear some clicking inside there, so that's not a good sign. That's not always a good sign, you know. Okay, that's ground. That's positive. That's another positive, but that positive looks really corroded there. And this other wire, this wire here, This white with black stripe has nothing. So I wonder if there's like a safety. Because that white wire usually is like a safety, you know. So let's see here. What is going on here? We can't even tell if there's spark or anything because it won't turn over right now, guys. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful there. So you get on the thing. There's gotta be like a safety, right? It's gotta be like you gotta have like the, not really versed in these. See if there's a wire. Not really versed in these little quads here. Let's see here. Let's put this back on. I just applied the brake. Yeah, it's just clicking there. Let's see here. Oh, it's full of leaves. Whoa, this thing doesn't look like it's been very well kept up over the years, guys. We might have our work cut out for us, but like I said, no biggie. Okay, so I found a wire that is, looks like it's maybe taped together over here or something. Maybe somebody bypassed the safety on it, maybe? Let's see. There's a lot of safeties on these youth machines, which, you know, it's a good thing. But like when you're, yeah, see, this is, let's see what that is here. Is that a ground? Usually they're a hot or a ground. Yeah, that's a ground right there. All right. So that went up to somewhere. So they just kind of bypassed that, eh? Okay. All right. What is that? All right. Let me do some. Let me go online and see if I can find a schematic for this thing, and I'll bring you back. Okay. So I couldn't really find too much online, but I found enough. Kind of confirm my suspicions about the whole thing. So what's going on here is that we're just going to have to see. We're going to play chase the broken wire here, you know. So let's see here. Try to separate these two so they don't touch. So we're gonna have to, like I said, we're gonna have to find the broken wire. So, damn it, come on. I don't want anything touching me. All right, so let's get the Power Probe back out. I love this Power Probe. Pick you up one if you're ever going to be messing with these things. They'll like make your life a lot easier. It's way better, in my opinion, than a test light, you know. Just because you can add power, take away power, you know, things like that. So, with that being said, let's get to it and stop messing around. All right. Okay, can you see? All right, let's see. Okay, we got 12 volts here. All right, so let's take this relay back off and see if we have any power going back out. Ugh. There we go. All right. So we know it's clicking, so we know something's going on in there. All right, so what is this? This is nothing. And that's that. Let's see if it has power when you hit the switch. Yep, okay, so it sends ground when you hit the switch. So what is that color here? Okay, that's that white and with the black stripe where we said that there was nothing on there. So when you hit it, it applies ground. Okay, now which one is hot all the time? Probably this big one. No. Okay, which one is hot all the time? Okay, it's this real big one is hot. Is that hot all the time or hot on the switch? Okay, let's hit that switch. Okay, that one's hot all the time. Okay, now what is this one? Is this switch wire? So is this switch power? Yep, okay, that's switch power right there. Okay, we know that. Okay. All right. So we got power, ground, power, and then when you hit the switch, we have ground. Okay. Now we have to see if it's going from the switch here. So you got to see if this thing right here, we have to see if it's going back out. So we got to take off this cover here. I'm going to take all this off and we're going to find that wire or whatever that's broken. Probably. That's what I'm suspecting here. So I'll bring you back when I get this plastic off. Okay. Now we can hook our stuff back up now that we got the plastic off. It's much easier. There's 2 bolts right here and 2 bolts in the rear right here, and the whole thing comes off. I seen that it may have had some bolts right here. So someone's been taking this on and off quite a bit, if you ask me, because there's, well, one, they're loose, pretty loose, and the other, those 4 bolts on each side here are missing. So yeah, someone's been doing the old where's the short trick, you know. So let's see if we can play the same game and win that game, you know. All right, so we got power back to our power probe. Okay. Okay, we got the juice. All right, so let's probe this right here and see what this is. All right, now let's see if it's got, hold on, my bad. Okay, we're gonna probe that. Then we're gonna hit the switch. Let's see if it's going on the other side. Okay, let's see if it turns. No? Okay. Which one is that? That's that fat wire there. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, that is that one. So that's one of those. Where is that one going? We might have to take the tank off, guys. But I really don't want to do that because when I'm trying to find a short, I don't like gas around. Let's see here. It doesn't look like it's been too neglected, but it surely's been outside because there's leaves everywhere. So I don't know if there's mice in here or not, or anything like that, you know. But we got that coming out there. What is that there? That's a 12 volt little transistor. So, I'm not transistor. Okay, who in the heck? Alright. Crazy, right? Let's see. So, I'm pretty sure that should have been... Oh, is that one? Because that is that one. What is it? Okay, this is that. So this is where your fuse is if you ever want to know. Okay, so this is clicking. So we have our power going in. But I want to see if we got anything going out. So our best bet is probably to get in here to see if we can at least turn the motor over. You know, let me straighten you out here. Yeah, to try to see if we can get that motor turning, because it seems like it seems like that maybe that starter is locked up and pretty much, let me straighten out here, pretty much doing the old I don't want to connect jobby, you know. So I think it's behind here or on the other side. Let me look here. So no. So it's definitely behind this case right here. So we might have to take this. This is the oil injector right here because it has like a little reservoir. I can see that. So it's oil injected, or you mix it in here, or vice versa, or whatever. But yeah, the oil goes on here and it injects and it lubricates the whole system there. So I'm thinking maybe. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me get my flashlight. Because I just seen something. There. Okay, guys. All right. So, here, let me show you real quick. Let me take you off. Okay. So, do you see down there that, here, let me see if I can point right there. That is the main lead going to the starter. So if we can see if we got power going in, then that'd be a +2. Here, let's do that real quick. Okay. It's the next day. I had to do a little bit of research. So what I found is that, so you got power right here. You got power coming out. So this fuse is good. Then now there's supposed to be one that's constant. The two larger ones coming out of this starter solenoid. This is a starter solenoid. I called it a relay earlier, but it's a starter solenoid. So that one is the one that's constant, I believe. Let me look real quick at the. Yeah, that's the one that's constant. And this one right here should light up when I hit it. That means that it's going in and then out. So this relay is bad. Yeah, let's see. Well, it's got a very faint. All right, so let's see here. So that one's the constant one, and this one right here should light up when I hit the button. that it does not. So that means that the power is not coming back out from this relay. So the relay is bad. So we gotta probably go on Amazon and get that. So, but let's test the starter real quick. I believe I can unhook this starter. I mean this this wire right here, and then put some power to that line that's going down. That is the main line that is feeding the starter, I believe. Let me make sure. Okay, so let's see here. What is this line here? What is that here? They got them pretty much tucked up in here, guys. So just take your time and, you know, let's see here. Just take your time. I mean, even go online and try to get a schematic, and, you know, don't just start pulling wires and getting upset on it. You're only going to make your life more miserable with it, you know, with this thing. So let's see here. I'm going to try to see someone's here. Let me take you out of here real quick. So someone has taken the wire and putting those together. Now this is that foot pedal switch. See, it's missing. It should be right here. So they just kind of tied it together so it's engaged all the time. I don't like that. I might have to source that later on, but I'm just trying to get signal. So this box right here, here's the part number on the side here. Focus. Where'd it go? There it goes right there. Oh, it's upside down, isn't it? There it goes right there. Let's take a picture for you real quick. Let's see here. You know, when I'm watching videos, I like to see part numbers and things. So, you know, on yours it may, you know, it may be like, there you go. It may be smudged off or something. But so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to trace this wire, but I think this is that main wire that's going to the starter. So the whole starter gets grounded by the bike, you know, when your battery's hooked up. So this is the main, so it goes out of here. Well, it goes in and then out. So your out power is not working. So you know that is bad. So and then what we're going to do, we're going to put direct power to this. We're going to disconnect it here so it doesn't, you know, fool with anything. So we're going to put direct power real quick and see if that starter's working. All right, let's see what happens. It's getting a little bit of it's kind of hitting, you know, hitting this breaker here, you know. So let's take the, it seems like it's got some compression in there. Let's take the, yeah, let's take the spark plug out and see if that'll give us kind of, you know, a little bit less resistance on that thing, because I want to be able to kind of get that starter to, oh yeah, critters or something been in there. So I want to try to get that starter to engage a little bit better, you know, like you know, I want that thing to kind of take off a little bit better than that instead of, you know, like that. So, yeah, I mean, Don't be afraid to kind of get in there, you know. I mean, do your homework a little bit, but don't. Oh my God, that thing was on there. Good Lord. Somebody done He-Man that thing on there. Yeah. My brother Dave watched the show. He said, yeah, he said He-Man. I said, yeah. Oh, that's not good. What is going on there? Alright. Yeah, we may get a show here in a minute, but let's see if that thing kind of give us a little bit more oomph instead of getting our. Alright, here we go. There we go. See, it's hitting the breaker, so what's going on here? See, it's kind of, I think that starter needs to be freed up a little bit, you know? There you are. Alright. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more love here. Get a little bit more love here. Okay? You ready? Alright. Let's see here. Oh. Alright, see here. Give it a little bit more love here. There we go. Alright. Alright. Just a tiny bit more. I want to be able to free that thing up so we're not trying to kind of, you know, getting too far with the, what am I trying to say? Like, yeah, I want you to be able to, for the thing not to bind up, you know. So I'm kind of working it. Oh, I'm kind of working it. See, it's throwing this, it's hitting the breaker. So let's see here. Well, I don't want that to keep. Alright, well, now that that's like that, let's see if we're going to be getting any kind of, I don't know, you know. It smells like gas. It smells like that the gas has gotten down into the combustion chamber. So like it filled up the bowl, it went over and into the combustion chamber. It smells really bad like gas. Let's get our flashlight here and look down in there. See what kind of macaroni or something's in there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's check for spark real quick. Real quick. All right. Oh. So it looks like, okay, so this particular one, it has a coil, but it also has the CDI built into it. So that's why you don't see a CDI inside here, because it's built into the coil, it looks like. So, okay. All right, I see. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we're gonna have to kind of do the. Oh yeah. Tell you what. That plug's seen better days, so might have to source one of those later on. But let's just see if we have spark, you know. Let's see if we have spark. Kind of. Let's see here. Let's put that on there somehow. This is like Suzuki. Really? You don't give me a whole lot of room here. Let's get it together. All right. What is down in there? What in the world? Okay. I can't do this. Now let me put you over on the other side here. All right, got you guys set up. Let's see if we see spark here. All right. Oh yeah, we got spark. Sweet. All right, that's awesome. All righty. Yeah. Well, what do you say we dribble a little fuel down in there and see if we can get it to pop? That'd be cool. I got it on stands here, so if it tries to take off on us, you know. So we're gonna put a little bit of mixed fuel in there because this is a 2-stroke. So, all right. All right. A little fuel down in there. Come on. All right. Get you guys a little closer here. All right. I kind of do it a little quick because you want to get that. Come on. Is it on there? Let's get it together. All right. I'm going to go ahead and open up this one bay door. All right. So we're just going to hit the starter real quick. See if we can pop it off. Ready? Oh yeah, see, with the doing it with the power probe, when it gets any kind of resistance. All right, we're gonna do it a little different here, guys. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put a wire directly right to it. I'll bring you back when I get set up with that. All right, so we're just gonna do a little direct power here, right to it. Ready? Oh yeah, I think she's full of water, guys. That's the reason why when we're getting that either fuel and water inside the combustion chamber. That's why we're getting that that resistance on the power probe, I believe. Okay. Well, we got the fuel in there. Let's see if she'll pop off a little bit for us. Yeah, she's too much, yeah, there's too much, what do you call that, water and fuel down inside that combustion chamber for it to pop off, it looks like. Yeah, it's too much. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a little bit of gas. Look, you know, let a little bit of that air out. Yep. So we got spark. We know that we need a relay. So I'm gonna stop here and see if I can't look online real quick and source that relay, and I'll bring you back. Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this tank off, get inside here, see if we can't see what exactly how much water, how much fuel, whatever you call it, that's in there. I could see it down in there, and it's all over the spark plug. So kind of like a dead giveaway what's going on, really. What do we got here? All right. Yeah. So there's two bolts right here, 2 screws up top, and the whole thing comes off. So I'll bring you back when I get done with that, because you're like in a tight spot a little bit there. All right. So I got these 2 bolts out. I got the ones out from, you know, for this little dash part, and it seems like it wants to go out. Sorry about that. It seems like it wants to come off. Well, what the heck? I know there's probably some grommets in there. You know. Like I said in my previous videos, I do everything live. I don't really edit too much. You know, like, don't want to, you know, if you're going to be struggling, I'm struggling, you know. So, yeah. What is going on with this thing? I don't see anything else that could be holding it, really. Is it just weather seized in there or something? Mostly when you do big quads, you have like a grommet, or like you give it like a little bit of a shove frontwards or backwards, and then it pops off. Huh. Let me poke around a little bit more, guys. Okay, so there's 2 screws on this portion right here. There's one on this side and one on the other side that I found. I don't know why I didn't. But you know, like I say, I don't edit too much. All right, so let's see if we can't get this thing off here now. Well, come on now. Stop playing around. Let's get it together. All right, there we go. All righty. Now, I suspect that this thing, so a little bit of backstory on this is that I found it. Here, let me talk to you a little bit here. Bring you up. I found this on Marketplace. The guy said that his neighbor gave it to him, along with that little go-kart. So I bought it as a package deal. I bought it for 400 bucks. Which was a great deal. The guy said he had a lot of, and he was a real good guy because he held it for the 2-hour drive that I did. So I really like that in people, you know. And he said he's only going to hold it for 2 hours. So, but yeah, I think what happened is that this thing sat out in the elements for a while, because I'm almost positive there's either fuel or water inside the combustion chamber. Now, you know, it has that oil injection system, and it feels like it's got good compression, so that's good. But yeah, we're gonna have to take all this plastic off of here. I'm really hoping that there's not any critters in here, because I don't know about you, but I don't like critters in the shop. So let's see what's going on here. A lot of times when I sit outside, you know, the critters, you know, they like to make mouse nests and things in here. And there's a lot of areas that a little guy can get in. I see a lot of areas where they can just go, you know, just come right in and make themselves at home. So with that being said, let's see if we can't do a little eviction notice here, you know, if we do find some of them critters. Why in the world would they put, oh yeah, I can see like nuts and stuff down in there. So yeah, there might be some critter houses in here. Oh no, that one's, oh, see, I was right, guys. Man, I should have took that. Oh goodness, I should have took that out. See, I'm learning just like anybody else here. I should have took all this apart before I started to try to turn it over, because yeah, let me show you. Let me get this other part off of here, and let me show you what I just found. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, so let me take you off of here and show you what I found over there. Sorry about my hand. Flashlight real quick. See if we see all that water. Yep, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good, guys. So I hope that something bad did not happen to this thing, or we're gonna be, no pun intended, dead in the water here. So yeah, let's start digging a little bit more. All right. Get that. Like, let's see here. No. No, it is a 10. Okay. All right. Well. Here, before we do anything, let's disconnect our power over here. We don't want no sparks while we're trying to mess with this stuff. Just be careful, guys. You know, keep it in mind, you can start a fire pretty quickly with these things. So, you know, keep it in mind. Be very careful, you know, with everything. Just saying. So we're gonna take these 10 millimeter bolts out. 10 mil. Pray to God that there's not a big hole in the side of it or something, you know. There we go. Where'd that one go? Where'd that one? There we go. Yeah. You know, I like these little trays here. Get them from the dollar store, put all your crap in. I would be using the famous muffin pan that I use all the time, but I got another project going on, this Honda that we're still waiting on parts. Yeah, by the way, we're still waiting on parts for that Honda, so stay tuned for part 2 of that. But let's concentrate on this bad boy here today. Very important to keep it in mind that I really have no idea the story really on this thing. It's kind of like a secondhand information that I got, you know. So if it's junk, then we move on. If it's not, then we'll send it down the road once it's, you know, because I sell everything that I work on here in the shop. I don't keep too much for myself. You know, I mean, you start doing that, you're not gonna make any money. You're not gonna make any money to recop, if you will. You know, like some more stuff to put on the channel. I'm trying to grow this channel on my own. I have no investors, no outside people that will help me right now. All the reviews that I do on this channel, I pay for everything out of pocket, so you know, and that. But I'm having fun. I'm glad I can share the little bit of experience that I do have with you all, and having fun in the process, of course. Come on. This doggone. Okay, I see another one. Wow. You know, talk about over-engineered, if you ask me. It's like at least 10 different bolts holding this little piece of plastic on it. Strange, right? I'm believing it's acting as a shroud too, you know, to cool it, because it's air cooled. There you are. Come on. Well, get off of there. Why don't you? Yeah. Did they drive this in some sort of mud and rain, or just it from being left out, you know? Yeah, this thing is full of water and such. All right. There we are. All right. Okay. This little gasket thing here. Get that off. Taken care of. All right. Yeah, so let me bring you a little closer here. Now we can see down inside here. Well, good thing about this, I'm just saying, good thing about this is that there's no critters. So you know that maybe there have not been any mice in here trying to chew wires up and things. But I'm trying to tell you right now, it's pretty much saturated in water. So here's your fan. Let me show you over here real quick. Let me take you out. So this here See that? Here's your fan right here, your cooling fan. Yeah, look at all this nasty in there, guys. A lot of macaroni. So, hopefully, there's not a hole in the side of this block or anything like that. I don't see it. I did see something kind of shoot out earlier when I was poking around, but this whole thing has to be taken apart because we're trying to make sure that we didn't miss anything in the initial. Yeah, look at that water in there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, things sit out and everything, but I'm hoping nothing got inside here. It seems like it wanted to pop off, you know, but you know, of course we're gonna have to take this little carburetor. Look at that little tiny carburetor. This little carb off, take this piece of plastic off, take that tube off, and get ourselves a little deeper here. Of course, clean the carburetor and that, but I'm thinking let's take this this exhaust off, you know, and things. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, this is the thing that you guys got to do, man. You guys got to dig in there. It's a pain in the butt. I really did not want to mess with that starter because you have to take all this off right here, it looks like, in order to get up in there to that little bitty starter. And that thing, I mean you'll probably, you know, set it up like this or something like that and get from the, you know, from the bottom of it, because I don't have a table yet. Trying to, but I don't have one yet. So yeah, with that being said, let's dig in a little bit deeper, guys. All right. So looks like that you have a couple clamps holding this on here. All right. Okay. Oh, look at there. Something's missing. Oh no. You don't want to force it, just kind of finesse it out of there. You don't want to force any of this stuff. It's just plastic on metal pieces, you know. So, thinking, it looks like that if this comes out, looks like if this comes out, can you see? Move you over a little bit. Yeah, I'm learning about this tripod stuff, guys. Just bear with me. Yeah, this is on there pretty good. All right, here we go. You don't want to pry too much, but you want to get a little bit of love here and there. Yeah, this is crazy. This is like one of those weird engineering fiascos, if you ask me. You know? It's like very strange the way that, I mean, you know, I know they got to cram everything into the small space and everything. But, you know, I'm just complaining, that's all. You know, do a little bit of belly aching while you're working. Always kind of, that way you get the full experience, just like you will. Don't tell me you don't. And if I don't cover something, leave it down there in the comments. Like, hey man, do you remember this and that? It doesn't matter how old that the video is or anything like that. I mean, I'm willing to try to answer as much questions as possible. Like I said, it's a brand new channel. And, I mean, I'm having a blast. But, not today, but, in general. This thing is on there, guys. I don't want to go sticking all kinds of different stuff in there and getting it all, getting it all all right, here we go. Any mice in there? I'm sticking my fingers in there. I hate sticking my fingers in there when I don't know what the hell's in there, Come on. Why don't they give you any room in the thing? There we go. Come on, baby. It just weathered on there, that's all. Ain't been, I mean, wow, that thing looks pretty clean actually, guys. That little air box here. Does it go out this side or what? Come out this side. You gotta turn it. You gotta, talk to it nicely. What do you gotta do here? There we go. Okay. All right. Alrighty. There we are. Look how clean that thing is. I mean, it's weird looking, right? Alright, let's put that to the side. Let's get in here a little deeper. What's this guy doing here? What goes on here? Oh, it's got another Phillips on that side. Yeah, don't remember to don't forget to like and subscribe if you like. If you don't, it's okay. I'll you'll warm up to me sooner or later. All right, so let's see here. Now we're gonna get that carburetor off of there. Or should we try to, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not any good, guys. Okay, I see what happened. Look at that. Look what that, I just dug that out of the carburetor. Woo! Someone's been trying to baja with this thing or like go mudding. It's not a mudder. You just can't go flying through the woods with the thing, Come on now. You know what that is? That's adults. That's adults getting on this thing and through the woods, I don't know, I'm just guessing, but hopefully. Yeah, she's got some caca in there, guys. Yep, mud in the carb. Okay, let me go get whatever that is there. Looks like maybe an 8 mil, and I'll bring you back here. Yeah, it was 8 mil, like I said. They don't give you too much room, guys, so be aware. They don't give you too much love right there. So, let's see. Yeah, this thing's really small. I mean, I know it's only an 80cc. Miniaturized, you know. Wow. You just kind of... Got a little bit more room on the other side here. A little bit more. You can even get your ratcheting wrench. I love these little ratcheting wrenches right here. They make life a lot more easier, you know. These things, I know a lot of people don't have the means of, but if you're gonna leave something outside, at least put a tarp over it, guys, or something, you know, because water is not your friend with these little guys. I'll tell you that. I would tell you that right now. With all of this, I'm curious to see how bad this is, you know. Like I said, that was my mistake. I never should have tried to start this thing with all that unknown. But I got a little ahead of myself. I agree. A little ahead of myself there. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I see the reason why that. So the reason why that is such a tight fit, it's slotted right there. You see? See it slotted? So yeah, that's cool. All right, let's take this guy. Man, this thing is really. Oh goodness gracious. Ooh-wee. Let's see here. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Alrighty. Alright, now, when you take these off, pay attention of the orientation where, you know, where things are, because it's very easily, see that's, so that was on wrong, it looked like. Because this portion right here is supposed to be, yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, see, like if you go like that, yeah, that thing was on wrong. Someone's been in here before, eh? So yeah, look at all that nasty in there. We're gonna have to give her a bath. So let me set you up on the bench and I'll bring you back. Okay. Yeah, this, oh my gosh, it's bad, guys. Oh, look at all that. Oh yeah, this thing's been sitting way longer than what I thought. Yes. Okay, well, you know how we do it. Let's get into it. You know how we do it. Let's get this bowl off of here. Yeah. Man, it stinks, guys. You do not want smell-o-vision on this sucker. Smells worse than turpentine. This thing's been neglected, buddy. Let's get it together here. Oh, man. I'm almost afraid to see what we're going to find in here, but we got to do it. Always open up these things and investigate, guys, because these, you don't just spray in here. You know why it's on there and that, because it's, oh yeah. Look at all that macaroni in there. Oh yeah. Oh. Looked like she was having an ethanol babies in there or something. All right, let's see here. Show you. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We're gonna try to save that gasket because we don't have a gasket like this. Yeah, it's mostly water and bad fuel. But see all them little chunks down in there? That ain't gonna ignite or run a doggone thing. So, all right, let me set you back up here. So what you do, you get this little pin out here with something small, okay, like that, you know, a little something. Okay, there's your pin. Now here's your float. Now, oh man, we lucked out because sometimes these things are let me set you up a little bit better there. Because sometimes these things are seized inside there, so that's a good thing. The reason why I'm setting these things to the side is because I want to clean my tray off there. All right, let's get that motion tube. A motion tube? I don't know how you say it. You just say it, I guess. Oh man, that thing was on there, guys. Now, if it ever looks like in my videos, if I'm going the wrong way, it's because of the camera. I haven't figured out how to do that little reverse thing. You know, I gotta ask my kids, you know, because, you know, they're in my IT department. All right, let's see if we can't get that. Oh, this one doesn't have, so this is like a little tiny jet, okay? All right? The tube, let's see if we can see it. The tube is not in there. Okay, all right. So we're just gonna go ahead and, I'm gonna leave that gasket on there. I don't wanna wreck it trying to get it off, you know? So, wow, look at all that nasty, guys. That's nasty. All right, let's get this guy off. You got to get this guy off. Be very careful with that guy because he's very temperamental. If you think it's going to break, just kind of back off because he's, you know, yeah, it's stiff in there too, guys. Hold on, let me go get something to try to get that off. All right, so 14 mil. There we are. Don't try to wreck it. Oh yeah, she was on there a little bit. All right, so let's see what kind of macaroni's in there, eh? Ooh, yeah, she needs a little bath. She's got a lot of macaroni around there. So okay, let's see if we can't get this thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to get some of this rough stuff off of here first. I like doing that first. Let's get some of this rough stuff off of here first before we go sticking it in there, because we want to somewhat don't go like this to this because this is that gasket, so you just kind of be careful. But yeah, I want to get some of this thicker stuff off of here. I don't even use that, I don't care. But yeah, let's get some of that thicker stuff off of there before we introduce it to our ultrasonic. ultrasonic machine. We're gonna stick it in the ultrasonic machine. See if we can. I don't want to mess with that right there. If you don't want to mess with those, don't mess with those, because those are kind of set. I don't know if they're set right, but that's, you know what I mean. I you know what? Let's just take it out, because there's so much doggone. No, I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, we'll deal with that later. I don't want to do too much that's going to fool with the settings, All right, I'll bring you back when I get them in the ultrasonic. All right, so the way that we do it, take simple green here, just line the bottom so all four corners are hitting with the old simple green. A little bit more, just a tiny bit. That's the only thing I use in my ultrasonic cleaner for these things. Look at that nasty, dirty fuel that came out of that carburetor, guys. But we are going to do it. So take some water. Don't matter if it's distilled and all that jazz. I don't know. But so just so it's right there, right about there. It doesn't have to be exact. So go ahead and put that bad boy in there. See, I flip it halfway through, I don't film that part because it's like, I mean, why? Really? So put that guy in there, put that guy in there. I'm not gonna put the float in there because I don't see any breaches or anything like that. So, yep. All right. Plug her up. Alrighty. Okay. So I like to put it on 65. I think it's like, I don't know, 110 degrees or something like that. And it's pretty dirty, so let's put it on there for 30 minutes. Right there, because this thing only goes up to 30 minutes. I mean, it gets pretty hot. So let's start the heat. Start the vibration. It's going to be loud. Nasty. All right. Let's see what else we can get into. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. So I'm going to try to get as much as that debris out of here. Helicopters and things, Yeah, don't eat that. Okay. So it feels like it's got compression, But boy, oh boy, there's this much water in the bottom of this little piece of plastic. So what I'm going to do is get all this out of the way. Oh, sorry. Now back up now. You're pushing on me. So let's get this thing right here kind of off of there. And let's get this off of there. And try to get, this thing. What's going on there? Alright. Sorry about the noise outside, guys. Sorry about the noise inside. Sorry about the noise outside. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Alright, here we go. Got that little thing off of there. So it looks like there's some Phillips screws holding that little thing on there. Now, I gotta get something to catch that water. I don't want it all over my floor. I'll bring you back when I find something. Yeah. Sorry, Maxwell. You're gonna have to take one for the team, buddy. So, remember that used to be in the beginning of the show, in the beginning of the channel when I first started. This was our tripod. So, you know. Now it's just a bucket. So, alright, so we're getting off track here. Let's get this together. Alright, oh, man. Oh, those things are on there. Alright. Let's see if we can't get that impact thing. Alright, so I'm going to show you this. I've had this thing for a long time. It's just like a little, you know, it's been beat the hell out of over the years. But you put this, you see it's old Sears Craftsman. That's how old it is. Alright, so you put this little thing on there. I like, well, that's not a nice sound. Alright, so I like keeping it in the package because it kind of like, you know, okay, so this thing right here goes on there. I mean, I'm sure that people that is watching the channel are like, oh, I know all about it. But, you know, some people don't, so let's be mindful of other folks. So let's see here. So, see there? The little Phillips head. We'll get it on there, you know. But what goes on here? Get it in there now. There you go. Alright. So, let's get this together. So, yeah. So, you can either let's see here. Where's my... I just can't get it together today, guys. Just can't get it together. Alright, so... Can you see? So you just whack it like this and it hits it and it turns at the same time. Let's see if we can't break these loose. There we are. Kind of like when you're doing it, kind of give it a little bit of a turn when you're doing it. It should come right off of there. There you go. Yeah, they're all on there pretty good, so they may have never been off, you know. They may have never been off. Alright, so it looks like there's 4 of them, you know. Just take your time. Don't hit yourself with the doggone thing. There we are. Alright. Oh! Looks like there's more on the bottom. You know, because you gotta have 100 different doggone things holding plastic on. That's all. Alright, you get the drift. Okay guys, when I tell you I'm learning just like you are, it's the truth. So, you see that right there? That, my friends, is a drain plug. So, No need to take out all those bolts that I just got done trying to take off. And it looks like to take off some of these, you got to take this bracket off and all that. We don't want to do that. But yeah, there's just a little rubber plug right there that you can drain. So let's do that. All right. Let's get this plug off. Trying to do it. There we are. Oh yeah. Okay. There you go. Well, because it has a plug for a reason, right guys? Alright. So, let's see if we can't get some compressed air. Okay, that's, make sure this is sealed, you know, with the spark plug, you know, before you start blowing compressed air and things. So, yeah, let's clean that up a little bit with some compressed air and get that nice and clean. Okay, noise alert. You want to try to keep these fins as clean as possible because these are cooling fins. Here's the fan. So the way that works when the motor's going, the air gets trapped inside here, and then it cools, and then it blows over the top of the motor there. Oh, one of these fins are broke here. Let's take that off because, yeah, see, somebody's been in here. You get the point. Alright, so look at all that water that was in there, guys. Crazy, right? Alright, well, we dodged a bullet there because you don't want any of that trying to, you know, keep it from being cooled, you know. So if you do have one of these machines and you're having overheating problems, just kind of look in there. Don't be afraid. All right. I think I heard the vibrasonic, the ultrasonic stop. So let's go look at that real quick. Oh yeah. Dinner is done, guys. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, I took this one out early because it was already clean and I didn't want to over clean it. You can over clean these things if you ask me. So, but this guy, he's gonna be hot. Hot. He's going to be hot. So let's get something to snatch him up. Ooh, getting steamy there. Alright, I'll bring you back when I get something to get that out of there. Alright, so we got to take some compressed air here. Ooh, she's hot still. Just a little bit, you ain't gotta go, you know, just a little bit. We'll do ya. As much as that cleaner, and water out of there as you can, you know. Now right here, we might. We might have to put her back in there, guys. Let's look. We might have to dump that old water out. Let me see here. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, we're going to have to clean it. Might have to clean this one twice, guys. I don't want to take no chance. So, yeah, see how nasty that water is? I'm going to dump this water out, do it again, and then I'll bring you back when I'm done. Yep. There's still some stuff in there, so never gonna be too careful. Alright, while we're at it, let's get some lube on that chain. Alright. Get a little lube on that chain there. Yeah, now it's starting to free up a little bit more. Alright. Well, don't get a leaf in there. You can't lube any... Come on. What's going on? Get that leaf out of there. Where's our compressed air? Well, it's cold as the son of a gun here in northern Michigan, or I would be outside power washing this thing down pretty good, you know, get it cleaned up. But it's probably not going to be getting sold into the spring, so I don't know. I'll put it on there and see what happens. But yeah. Alrighty, that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Okay, now. What are we gonna do next? Okay, we got that. Alright, let's check the brake here again. Yep, brakes work. Oh. What's going on? Not springing back there. What's going on there? So it should have like a little spring. This cable giving us a little bit of problems here. This cable here. So where's that go here? Yeah, that cable giving us a little bit of... You're going to adjust it here. So that cable should be... That thing should be springing back. And it's not coming back. So we probably got to lube that cable a little bit there, guys. So let's see here. Let's get into that. You gotta adjust it maybe? No, it's not springing back for some reason. Why is that not springing back? Okay, I see. Yeah. So we got to put a little bit of lube inside that cable because it's not giving us the springing back action that it needs to do. So why is it not doing that? Probably because that cable is seized up in there. Alright. Let me try to find a little bit of lube I can put in that cable.